Musa, the silent guardian, the heart behind the rough edges. When the world felt like it was closing in, and my financial struggles seemed insurmountable, the greatest help arrived in the form of a man whose appearance spoke of toughness, but whose actions revealed a soul of pure gold. Musa. He is a man of striking contrast, a rugged exterior defined by thick eyebrows and a prominent mustache, the kind of man you wouldn't cross. Yet, beneath that stern facade beats a heart utterly devoted to kindness. Musa knew my situation. He knew I had nothing left to give, but he never asked for a cent. He simply showed up in his old pickup truck, bringing food sourced from his friend's restaurant. This wasn't just sustenance for the mother dog. It was hope delivered on 4 wheels, a return on the universe's investment that was far greater than the few eggs I had sacrificed. But his role didn't end with bringing food. When it was time to move the shivering puppies and build their secure, insulated barrel den, Musa was there, his big, rough hands moving with surprising tenderness. He helped lift the heavy blocks and barrel, worked tirelessly to insulate the walls, and secured the final layers of dirt and plastic. He did all this not out of obligation, but out of profound, genuine love. Watching him work, I saw a rare form of silent compassion. He didn't need grand words or public acknowledgement. His dedication to these defenseless lives was an act of pure, selfless devotion. Musa proved that the greatest generosity often comes from those who carry the heaviest burdens, and that a kind heart can be hidden behind the strongest of appearances. He wasn't just my friend. He was the silent guardian angel for the mother and her 7 pups, making sure their sanctuary was built with strength and, most importantly, with love. "11-minute rescue. I found 7 abandoned puppies in the cold. We built them a secret, insulated barrel den. 7 lives hanging by a thread. My life has been dedicated to inventions, sacrificing everything for ideas to save the environment and help animals. When I hit a financial wall, all I had left was this simple farmland. Right when despair was setting in, an event under an irrigation pipe changed everything. I found a mother dog and her 7 tiny, newborn puppies. The world felt heavy, but their little breaths reminded me of my own children, a mix of peace and overwhelming fear. This peace didn't last. Hunger and danger arrived the first night. Foxes prowled nearby, and the intense cold was becoming a silent, deadly monster. I had no money. I gave the mother the only food I had, a few eggs, just to keep her alive. Help finally arrived from my friend, Musa, who brought food and hope. But the biggest challenge was still ahead, the deadly winter cold. They were shaking. The block den we built was too cold. That's why my friend and I had to work fast to build them the ultimate shelter. We sourced a large plastic barrel and lined it with 5 centimeters of thick foam, creating an insulated, double-layered refuge. We then secured the barrel inside the block den, covered the outside with plastic sheeting and earth, and sealed the entrance with a blanket. This is the 11-minute story of how we raced against time and the freezing weather to give these 7 miracle puppies a chance at life. Watch the full journey, from the moment we found them to the final, warm den. Right, hero, don't miss the rest of their story. Subscribe for updates. Mission accomplished, the barrel home. The final victory against the cold. When we finally finished the heavy, insulated barrel den, I felt a deep, exhausting relief wash over me. Moving the puppies and their mother into the makeshift home was the last, sacred step. The mother, fragile but protective, entered first. There was no hesitation, only a profound, silent trust in our efforts. She circled the warmth of the foam-lined barrel, lay down, and finally, for the first time in days, truly relaxed. And then came the moment that made every sacrifice, every cold hour, and every financial worry vanish. The sounds of pure, innocent life. The 7 puppies, now safe from the biting cold outside, were nestled tightly against her. Their nursing wasn't just survival. It was a rhythmic, happy chaos. They were drinking their fill with a mischievous ease, nudging and competing for their spot, completely unaware of the dangers we had just walled out. That sound, the soft, persistent drinking mixed with tiny, contented squeaks, was the soundtrack to a miracle. In that quiet corner of the farmland, under the protection of the barrel and the heavy blanket door, there was no more fear, no more hunger, only a profound peace. It was a moment of deep understanding. We hadn't just built a den, we had restored a family, offering them a shield against the harsh world. The mother's gaze, now calm and settled, was the only thank you we needed. We finally won the battle against the cold, and the life inside that humble barrel den was thriving. Watch us build this haven, block by block, and witness the moment this brave mother finally found peace. The Sacred Feast, Motherhood and Survival. Sparkle's suggested title, The Sound of Survival, a Mother's Unbreakable Love. Every block we laid, every piece of foam we cut, was for this single, perfect moment. The moment when the outside cold was finally defeated, and the mother could surrender to a profound, desperate relief. As she settled into the warm, secure confines of the barrel den, there was no hesitation, only a deep, ancient instinct taking over. She lay down, transforming the humble space into a sanctuary of warmth and life. And then, the sound began. It wasn't just nursing, it was a rhythmic, happy chaos, the purest sound of survival. 7 little bodies, driven by an almost comical, mischievous energy, scrambled for their place. The soft, constant smacking and mumbling sounds of their feeding were like a holy lullaby, the undeniable acoustic of life conquering fear. She wasn't just feeding them milk, she was pouring every ounce of her weary soul and hard-won warmth into them. Her tired eyes, now wide with quiet contentment, watched the frenzy of life unfold. This was motherhood in its most primal, beautiful form, a silent, unwavering heroism. She taught us that love is the strongest insulator against the cold world. In the heart of that simple plastic barrel, the mother found her peace, and her puppies began their life with a sacred, peaceful,